From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments.
Entering play call screen.
Way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the New York Giants. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have passers. Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HB Caro is selected.
Chiefs, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them.
Cross button.
Right there. Every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 20.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Complete player, formation, option is empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is selected.
But I believe them.
3
Backs protect.
danger here on their opening drive.
Cross button. Cross button. Square button. Circle button. Square button.
Deep downfield for
Cross button.
and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Touchdown, Giants.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
And he showed off that speed right there. Wow. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Now that was an
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 information. There are 7 category. Coach suggestions. Cover 3 spike. Confirmation. There are cover 2. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
Great extra space. You've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. 2 yards, good enough.
Entering play call, cover 2. There are 9 categories. You have 53 options. Cover 2 press is selected. Cover 2 drop.
The game definitely in the second.
Play call.
But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out.
Entering play call, cover 3. There are 9 concept. There are man blitz formation.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match
option
or
is set.
do better.
Option,
We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition.
Cover 3
They tried
sky.
to equal it on that throw.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets us to the other side of
Entering play call 3-3-5. There are 8 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 sky is selected. Formation. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 30 options. Cover 3 cloud press is selected. Spread.
Now Scarborough. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback.
Cover 3 Buzz Mike.
More of that in this game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They run. This is Scarborough. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Pass.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Spread.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 16-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's been a good opening.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Gunplay formation. Gold concept. Cover 6. There are cover 6. Cover 6.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Audible.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Inside zone is selected. Dig wheel, inside zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HB Power is selected.
I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get
Dig
loose,
wheel.
and see if they can get
Red off, dig wheel.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Square button. R1 button. R1 button. Circle button. Square button.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And he takes us up to the 40.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. WR screen.
They give up the completion there, but defensively, Charles, you're going up against
R1 button. Circle button. R1 button.
Ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost.
Entering flanker drive. Flanker drive.
The second thing, you want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things. Make
Cross button. Cross button. Square button.
Good plays.
R1 button.
Get a few takeaways.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram.
Entering play call. AFD led red auction. Red auction. Red auction.
In the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap?
Cross button.
In the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he has the first down yardage before they...
Entering play spacing.
5.
Led red auction.
Give him 6.
Formation. Green pair. Jetsik. Wystick.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
Circle button.
Now Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first.
Entering play call. Wing pair. You have 12 options. HB inside zone is selected.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
These two teams all time.
Entering play. Stretch alert. Spacing. AHB dive. AHB inside. Stretch alert. Spacing. Stretch alert. Looky.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Circle button. Triangle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
Steps away.
Cross button.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Entering play call. MTN formation. Player.
He was out there waving his
Gun.
arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is
Option is
helpful.
set. Empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is selected.
Route, finding open space. And he
Max protect.
for the completion.
Cross button. Circle button. Square button.
Jones
Square button.
from the gun.
Cross button.
And Ingram holds it in. And he will
Entering play call. Empty. String curl. Middle high low.
version.
Formation. There
That's
is
well executed.
wing.
Third
Counter double.
the
Formation.
confidence that
Option.
they had to
Concept.
let their
Play
tight
tight.
end try
There
and
are
find
9
space in the
pass.
middle of the field.
Quick pass.
Right in their
Play call.
quarterback's line of
Play
vision.
concept.
QBs
Option.
love to
Run.
make that easy throw. and
Inside zone. There.
first down.
Play call. Max protect.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15.
Entering play call. Sweep. There are 10 categories. You have 3 options. HB toss is selected.
More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the
Play
big guys
call.
move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same.
Circle button.
Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. No dice this go around.
Entering play call. Coach. Recent plays.
It's the
Coach.
second and 12.
HB.
Interesting,
Slot outs.
intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite
Triangle button.
tight end
Circle button.
the offense.
R1 button.
The switch out.
Cross button.
They felt they
R1
didn't
button.
know what the case
R1 button.
In any event,
Triangle button. R1 button.
penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he takes it in.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Niche spot is selected. Circle button. Triangle button. R1 button. Cross button.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are kick FGK field goal 25 yards.
Down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Gano's kick is good.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
It is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Cog 3 bus, gun plan, there, defend outside run, you have 91 options, cover 1 is selected.
Out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Entering play call, defend outside run, you have 91 options, cover 1 is selected.
The 2021 campaign, now normally
cover 3 sky.
Point of the season, but as we all know, this now a 17-game regular season. And because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming...
Entering play plan, there are 7 categories from concept.
Because of injuries,
cover 2 drop, cover 2 hard flat.
You get an open date early in the season, it's not really much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now slows down your momentum.
Call.
This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
Spread. Audible.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15.
Entering play call, win blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 87 options. LB Dogs is select play call, concept, formation, gun plan, from 40. There are cover 3. Formation, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Entering play call, norm, zone blitz, engage 8, inside blitz, zone blitz.
Maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite
play call.
Say, son,
cover 1.
Near lay down near the end zone and get in. Give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So now,
entering play call, there are 2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 1.
The penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even 1 step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 20.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. RPO power peak is selected.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it's
circle button.
Forced to take the
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Too, because
square button.
Just look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them.
Entering play call, mesh spot, F red option, pitch corner, player, concept. There are 9. Inside zone, there are 10 categories. You have 19 options. HB inside zone is selected. Cross button.
40 already and another
R1 button.
10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 40.
Entering play call, inside zone. There are 10 categories. You have 19 options. HB inside zone is selected.
First half.
Entering play call, inside zone. Inside zone split. HB zone W. Zone fake jet.
Reminder coming up.
R1 button. Square button. L2 button. R1 button.
A look back at some of the stats and scores.
L2 button. R1 button. L2 button. R1 button.
Second down. Here's Barkley again. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Entering play call. Inside concept. Player. Coach suggestions. 4 vertical. Corner strike. 4 vertical. Out double. Flanker spot. Out double under. Flanker spot. Cross button. Backs protect. Square button. Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
On third down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That could be the stop.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Count is selected.
Possession. Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Well, we put in the books as a...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 plan. There are 7 formation, concept. There man, cover 3. Cover 3. There are 9 categories. You have 82 options. Cover 3 is selected.
Next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the side.
Entering play call, cover, concept.
It's still available.
Cover 2. Formation. There are
solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
4. Buck slant. Nickel blitz 2. Cover 1 LB blitz.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Entering play call, 2, 4, 5. There are 8 categories. You have 33 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
Pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you
cover 4 quarters.
To the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do
flat.
on that one. Unable to connect.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. They do get a couple, but they'll be left.
Entering play call, 2, 4.
The Chiefs
play call, LB cross free.
The clock stops.
Formation, there are concept, zone.
First half.
Cover 6. Cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 show 4 selected.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going.
Entering play call, cover 6. There are 9 categories. Cover 6.
First down.
Cover 6. Sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This is Scarborough. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Entering play call.
Another
Cover
time
6.
called for by the
Cover 6 inver.
as the clock will stop with 30
Cover 6 inver.
in the first half.
Cover 6 inver.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Audible.
Now here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's able to get it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Strong flood is selected.
That you do give it to them in
Cross button.
as well.
Circle button. Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. R1 button.
Looking at it with 2020.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Empty end zone weak is selected.
Now taken.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Empty end zone weak is selected.
Over after the
D-pad right button.
second and
D-pad right button.
Jones going to keep once more. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again. And they
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. Empty end zone weak is selected.
on halftime here in.
Entering buckling adjustments. Screen run inside.
You down two.
Throw it throw it G. Throw it medium.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Defend medium pass. Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
To this point, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returnable.
Entering play call. Cover 6. Play concept. There are 7 categories. Formation. There are 7 categories. Over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 sky is selected.
To begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead.
Spread.
Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But
Entering play call. Over. There are formation. There are concept. There are 7. Cover 3. There are cover 3. 3 dub. Cover 3 sky drop. Cover 3 sky.
Here's second and 9.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to be incomplete.
Entering play call. Cover 3. There are 9. Cover 3 spot. Cover 3. Cover 3 buzz.
better tight ends.
Play call.
I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little
Cover
credit
6
to the
invert.
defense, forcing that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down,
Audible.
leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not
Entering play call. Cover 6. There are 9.
goes as a
Play call. Play call.
3rd down.
Inside. 60 outs. TV. Cover 1 LB blitz.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Give cushion.
Mahomes going to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Entering play call. Men blitz. There are 9 categories. You have 87 options. Play call. Play call.
Outside of the pocket.
Tampa
Realized
Dew.
he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call. Cover 2. Play
So
call.
nothing there that time, and maybe
Cover
you need
four.
to look to
Cover
the
four
O-line
showed you.
to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And going deep for Hill, and that is incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So that, Charles, a season long.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Flanker spot. Triangle button.
It's at the
Cross button.
begin their
Triangle button.
Their deficit a little wider
Square
now.
button.
Time following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going.
Entering
Make no
twice
mistake.
inside zone.
Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
The last
Cross button.
couple here's
Cross button. Triangle button.
back to
Triangle button.
Jones.
R1 button.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they work this well up.
Entering flanker drive. F leg red dot. Track verticals.
Down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender
Cross button.
upfield,
R1 button.
deeper
Square button.
and breaks it
Cross
up
button.
3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Mesh spot.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit.
Cross button. Circle button. Triangle button.
And they did.
Triangle button.
Yardage.
Triangle button.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard.
Entering play call. Coach call levels. Raven red option.
The Giants have a first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
A short gain.
Entering play. Hockey pin. RPO zone. Flood.
They know
AHP power O.
it's not my night
AHP power O.
so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out.
Circle button. Circle button. Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. Square button.
Defensively,
Cross button.
on that play.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up with positive
Entering
yardage. It's a
keep
gain
curl.
of 3.
Smash H. Mesh spot. Smash H. Mesh spot.
To the defense.
Under Y
It's a
option.
very mobile quarterback, but
Curls.
all day long they've kept him under wraps.
Curls X go.
On that play, they held him to a short gain.
They got to get it to the 21.
Triangle button. R1 button. R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button. R1 button. Square button.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will have a Giants.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. AHP power G.
Going a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw
Max
there,
protect.
and they're really putting together a good drive.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 60.
Entering jet castle. F leg red. Ravens trail.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
A rare misstep on that last play.
Triangle button.
Been struck.
Triangle button.
Second and 12.
R1 button. R1 button. R1 button. Square button.
That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard.
Entering play call. Spacing.
Good completion.
AHP leg dive.
Giants have a first down.
Cross button.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will...
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that'll carry over.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Cover 3 cloud.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not
entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Being chased out left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best
recent plays. There are coach suggestions. There are some plan. There are 7 categories. Defend medium pass is selected. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trucks over him. It's a pickup of 4.
Entering play call. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected. Cover 1 key. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught by Robinson. 63 yards.
Entering play call. Some plan. Formation. There are cover 4. There are cover 4 quarters.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter remains here.
Entering play call. Cover 4. There are 9 categories. You have 26 options.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Play call.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 52. Mike 52.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Man open is Robinson.
Entering play call. Concept. There are 7 play
back-to-back receptions for him.
Formation. There option. Normal. Rush outside.
First and 6-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall.
Entering play call. Zone blitz.
They move close.
Engage 8.
2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up,
Spread.
not letting him get in for the 2nd score there.
Check 50. Check 50.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Both scored.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to
Entering play. Middle high low.
Zone for a touchback. The Giants offense
Square button.
ready to begin their
Max protect.
And now,
Circle button.
down a moment
Cross
ago.
button.
From
Cross button.
7-point
Square button.
fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's upended after a gain of 2.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Slot fade is selected.
An interception.
Circle button. Square button.
Up on
Cross button.
the 27-yard line.
Triangle button.
Now Jones.
Triangle button.
They'll rifle this one.
Triangle button.
And this one nearly intercepted.
Entering play call. Y shallow. Ravens straight. Big stop. Ravens trail.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
Circle button. Cross button. R1 button.
This is like
Cross button. R1 button.
throwing.
R1 button. Square button.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. One is selected.
Separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Officially, that'll go as a
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
10. The
Audible.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now
Spread.
you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On first down, Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. The one thing that we
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
just around.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And you can see in the next chance.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
He's on target, and the lead now up to 14. And this will be a touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggests out double. String flood. X hatter. String flood.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin.
R1 button.
Yeah,
Cross button.
a 3 and out, my friend.
Then they got to look at that.
R1 button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Entering play call. Double slants.
Able to drop him down for his
Double under. PhD split. Mesh spot.
quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal
Square
line.
button. Cross button.
Well,
Cross button. R1 button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
To get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the
Entering. Slot out.
work out
Flood.
for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the
Cross button. Circle button. Cross button. Flat. Cross button. Max protect. Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
going deep downfield.
Square button.
It got his man complete. Touchdown. John Ross.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Advent is selected.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. Pringle going to stay in the end zone of this one.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Entering play call. Coach information. Concept. Play tight. Arrow. Blitz. Man blitz. There are 3. Inside blitz.
Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Entering play call, men blitz. There are 3 categories. You have 90. Play call.
Gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was...
Entering play call, zone blitz. Overload free scheme.
Wow, what a story.
Overload free, 2B5, edge blitz free, FS, Oki, stink pinch zone. Corner blitz free, hold strike 2.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. They'll get 9 there as that sets.
Entering play call, play type, there are 7. Formation, there are 7.
Run the ball in this situation,
For option, normal, there are 2. Cover 2 invert, fire zone 3.
Quick outs, things that they consider safe.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
They're about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, return left is selected.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 30 options, double slants is selected. Cross button.
To begin their next.
R1 button.
And for them, it's
cross button.
Go around.
Cross button.
Do that again.
Cross button. Triangle button.
Trouble here, and down he goes.
Entering play call.
That's tough, Charles. First
play
one to drive your open.
Recent plays, there are 9. Coach suggest flood. Full combo.
And the entire time, you're
R1 button.
Same thing.
Cross button.
Either get rid of
cross button.
Safely, of course.
R1 button.
Go down.
Cross button.
She gave up on that play.
Triangle button.
Tough for them to make up.
And this throw in.
Entering play. Slot out. AHD slip screen.
It's going to lead to 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd.
Cross button.
They've had good
Cross
success.
button. Unback. Cross button. Cross button. Max protect. Cross button. Cross button. Circle button. Triangle button. R1 button.
Gun. Jones.
Triangle button.
One deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Giants.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 15 options, that attempt is selected.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options, kickoff left is selected.
Soft in what they were lining up with on defense, almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Pringle going to stay in the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories. Cover 3 sky, formation, play type, man, cover 3, there are 9. Cover 3 sky.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you...
Enter concept, coach suggestions, there are 7 cover 3, plan, there are 7 categories, coach suggestions, play type, favorites, there are 7 coach just ball in there, option strip ball, favorites, there are 7 categories, you have 2 options, covered, entering play call, favorites, there are 7 categories, play, plan, coach suggestions. Cover 1, cover 3 sky press.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down and 7. Mahomes to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
What I thought that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Pitch off left is selected.
Of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Pringle.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The ball is paramount.
Cover 3 sky press.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Yeah, he's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there.
Cover 1 L.
But to
Cover
no
3.
avail.
Cover 1.
To keep up
Cover
the
3.
pursuit,
Cover
though.
1 LB
Let it
blitz
get
press.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Finding Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 40.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this past the 50.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Cover 3. Cover 3 clock. Cover 3 Buzz Mike.
Mahomes will throw. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
This stage of the game, out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. 20, 10, 5, and that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline,
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Right, got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And that one will bounce out.
Entering play, corners, 4 vertical, corner strap, 4 verticals.
The Giants offense.
Circle button, triangle button, triangle button,
Game.
cross, flat,
Very much
square button, backs protect,
offense
cross button, triangle button, triangle button, triangle button.
That's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, Hail Mary,
Having to go down
shot save block,
timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive.
cross button, circle button,
Defensively, you can't
cross button,
back and let
triangle button, circle button,
the mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense
triangle button.
and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Entering play call, coach, Hail Mary,
This throw downfield.
Hail Mary,
Complete. These are
Hail Mary,
stage
goal post,
pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may
on plan, there,
but in
player,
this
there,
situation,
special,
knows a
goal, gun,
loosening up a couple of extra steps. That allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
option is empty, stick, verticals,
Second and 10.
cross button, square button, cross button,
Throw is
cross
Jones.
button, R1 button,
He's going to let it fly.
triangle button,
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. That last shot had to take it. And they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Chiefs, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.